Hello team, thank you for attending today's meeting. I'm just here today because basically, I've collected the data for the end of core survey, the customer core survey as well, and the self-evaluation forms that I've asked you all to complete. So I just developed a graph for the end of core survey, because I wanted to get an idea on how our cores are being answered, and if there was an improvement needed. And I can see here, I could probably show you exactly how it looks like, but basically our cores over here have been declining in terms of rings. So between early January and March period, our cores were being answered between 2 to 3 cores, and that was the balance fitness standard, as also mentioned in your job description, and our balance fitness telephone procedure as well. And then you can see here between September and December, our cores are actually being answered now from between 5 to 6 rings.
What do you think that is? Sorry to cut you off.
So that's exactly, why we were concerned and had asked you all to complete the self-evaluation survey and the customer core survey. And based on the comments that we received, customers are saying that they are on hold for too long, and that they find that our receptionists can be distracted, dismissive, and often not attending to the inquiries. So that we then focus on what you have said about your performance levels, and many of you are saying that you are getting distracted.
That's, definitely me.
Is that an issue? Yeah, okay, so what do you think that, Sam?
Well, I just find that, there's a lot of work to do, and, the phone's always, ringing. We have a lot of customers to also assist while also attending to, the telephone. And I just find that, a major problem that I have is that, I'm unaware of the, telephone procedure and the customer service policy that Balance Fitness has, and I just feel that this is an area that I need improving on. So I would like assistance in that, maybe learning how these two procedures are, the policy and the procedure is, and maybe getting support with that.
Yeah, so I can see, Sam, that you actually mentioned that you need improving on. Would it be okay if I actually mention it in the team what you had requested? Okay, cool, thank you. Just wanted to get your consent because of privacy. So I can see that you mentioned that you wanted customer service training, and that you occasionally get distracted by other tasks and you forget to return to the cause that you have put on hold. And it did say that you sometimes hurry and overlook some steps and procedures. Why do you think you overlook some steps and the procedures?
I think it's because I lack knowledge in them. I don't properly understand each step, and I do need help in that.
Okay, so maybe we could review your knowledge and give you a refresher training on, this is for everyone because it is a pattern that we've seen. So possibly do a refresher training on our procedures and processes in reception duties. Maybe that would help you understand the processes, and then this way it comes natural to you to follow the procedures rather than having to remember them or having to focus too much on doing it. We want it to come natural to you, so like as second nature, that is. So we could probably introduce that and implement it in our workplace.
So in regards to what Sam has mentioned about lacking on customer service, I feel like we're similar in the sense that the work is overwhelming, and I do feel very overwhelmed, like, because we have like a high volume of calls, and then we have to do like, you know, a lot of like back of house work as well, and then greet customers, and you know, and then, you know, like I get flustered, and because I don't feel confident already in doing like the work, I just feel like my performance isn't as it should be. It's not at the level that I'm happy with.
Yeah.
So is it possible if we can get training together?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So maybe we could, so maybe myself and management could probably discuss this further and find ways and strategies and how we could have you answer calls and do back of house work without it distracting our customer calls. So maybe either implement a voicemail system where when customers are calling and it's overloading our wait callers, there could be like an automated system where, you know, that when calls are on hold.
Yeah.
And then, so we could probably implement that system, or even have some people work on back of house work and then swap over to reception, and then that person replaces and goes on the back and
like kind of like a handover
like handover or like swap shift duties. But yeah, that's something that I'll have to discuss with management, but I can hear, you know, what the, you know, what your concerns are, and we do want to work on that.
Yeah.
How do you all prefer your learning methods?
I definitely like e-learning.
Yeah.
I just find that it works better for me. I find that I learn better when I just have it there in front of me, and I can listen to it and learn it at my own pace and my own speed, and I just find that, you know, I can always like pause it whenever I need to, and then go back and listen to things that I don't quite understand at the first time, at the first go.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more of a practical person, so I prefer more face-to-face learning. I feel like if I were to do e-learning, I just feel like you know, having someone there with me, I can just ask questions on the spot, and they can just go through it step by step. Yeah, if that's okay.
Yep, definitely. So I'm just looking at my calendar at the moment. Okay, so I think, yeah, okay, so we want you to review your telephone procedure and the customer service policy. So these are the two main procedures and policies that we want to help you learn on, based on the ongoing pattern that we're seeing in the self-evaluation surveys and what everyone's reporting. So we do want to cover those aspects, and we also want to cover the distraction issues that we're having in the reception team. So I believe, based on your learning methods and your learning methods, I want to incorporate them both. So maybe we can do some online mandatory learning and modules. This way, it's something that you can do on a yearly basis or annually, and also do on your own pace as well. And also introduce a workshop. So this way we can all be there together as a team, learn off each other, collaboratively give each other's feedback and opinions. And this way we can address your issues when you have any questions on the spot. This way your questions are fresh and you don't have to forget them afterwards. How does everyone feel about that?
Yes, definitely. I like that idea.
Okay, great. So I'll send you a calendar invite, but I believe everyone looks available on the 22nd of March.
Yeah.
During the 7 a.m. the morning shift, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. shift. And we'll just go with one session of each, the online training and the workshop, and then we can review that moving forward and how we're going with our learning.
Sounds
How does that sound?
Sounds
Okay,
really
great.
Very happy with that.
All right, lovely. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Please, if you have any issues, don't hesitate to give us a call, email me, and I'm happy to attend your questions.
Thanks for that. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.